Welcome back, everybody. It is the second episode of our monthly comic book news. This is for the month of July. What Mike and I are going to do over the next 20 minutes or so, we have the four big topics in the world of comic books, nerd news, and everything else that we're going to discuss. Just give our thoughts on it down below. Be interested to get your guys' thoughts on it as we go through as well. So, the first topic we're going to talk about, Mike, probably the most anticipated month of superhero movies really in maybe 4 or 5 years, in that we have two huge movies coming out this month. The start of the DC universe with Superman on July 11th, and then we have the MCU's long awaited debut of the Fantastic Four on July 25th. Uh, Two huge movies. Very different projections on both of these. Superman continues to seem to have an upward tick of interest and projections of more money. Fantastic Four seems to be getting a little bit more lukewarm reception and things like that. I think we'll kind of just go through both of these films to start. We're 2 weeks away from Superman, literally from today of when this debuts. It's the start of a new DC universe. What are you looking forward to with Superman, and do you think it will be successful?
Um, yeah, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago they started selling movie tickets,
Hmm.
uh, and they sold more movie tickets, whatever, early than any other movie or something to that effect.
Yep.
People are excited to see it. In fact, that reminds me, you and I should get our movie tickets probably soon because
Yeah.
I bet that first weekend is sold out. So it is going to be a huge success. It's going to be amazing. People are going to have fun watching a superhero movie again. And I think, it's going to take DC out of that shadow of darkness that overlaid it for 15
Yeah,
years,
no, the Snyderverse. Yeah.
20 years. And it's going to bring us back into a more fun, action packed summer action movie, aspirational. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. I really, really think it's going to be great for DC and for book fans, Marvel fans too. Go and see it. It's going to be fun.
It's interesting, like you said, this might be the perfect offshoot for some of those Marvel fans who have been dissatisfied. And I think, while I don't think the trailers look perfect, and there are some things I'm scratching my head about a bit, it looks bright, it looks hopeful, it looks fun, it looks the complete opposite of Snyder's take on it. And I'm in the rare corner of liking Man of Steel, but I hate everything that came after that, from Superman and the Justice League, and there was very few bright spots in the DCEU. I think the Aquaman movies were okay. I enjoyed the Shazam corner of things. Wonder Woman's first movie was okay. But overall, it was a dark, morose, overly serious, joyless affair that I think misunderstood the characters quite a bit. James Gunn, what I'll give him credit, I had no attachment to the Guardians of the Galaxy, even as a huge comic book fan. He somehow found a way to make three really solid, really entertaining, and fun movies that connected with audiences and made a tree and a raccoon household names in the comic book universe.
It was
He's
crazy, right?
probably the biggest superhero that exists. He's not the most popular anymore, but the most recognizable brand. If he can bring that same life and that same energy that he did to Guardians of the Galaxy, I do think it'll be a huge success. The only reservations I have is, will he James Gunnify it too much? And what I mean by that is, if you go back and watch Guardians of the Galaxy, he leans into the weird characters a little more. And so the only things that I think could derail this, Metamorpho, and it looks like there's like Metamorpho's kid and little baby kaiju and stuff like that. If he tries to get a little too creative, that could hurt it. But again, maybe that will connect with a different audience. I think Superman, my expectations are very high. I do think I'll like it. And I trust James Gunn, and that if you'd ever told me I would own a trilogy of Guardians of the Galaxy movies that I regularly watch and enjoy, I would have told you you're insane. I'm going to trust that the guy who did that can do well with Superman, and the trailers have so far justified that it will look okay.
I think
Fantastic
so.
Four. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I think so too. I think he'll pull it off.